Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a New Year's Eve tutorial. I haven't really, I have an idea in my head of what I want to do, but I don't necessarily know how it's going to turn out. So I really want to do like a blue eye, but I'm not really sure. I don't know how it's going to turn out. I know sort of what I'm gonna use, but I mainly wanted to use this blue glitter from MAC. It's just blue glitter. I figured blue is pretty easy to find glitter wise for eyes, and I wanted to do something other than silver or gold because I've been using a lot of the Pat McGrath stuff, which is great and fine, and I love the Pat McGrath Metamorphosis stuff, but it's not necessarily like the cheapest thing or the easiest thing for people to get their hands on. So I'm gonna kind of start out just no makeup, like no foundation or anything, because I don't know how this look is gonna turn out. So I don't know, you guys know how this look turns out from the thumbnail and everything like that, but I don't. So I'm just gonna kind of go and describe what I'm doing as I go, and that's about it. So my hair looks a little crazy right now because I don't care. Today's the 26th, so yesterday was Christmas and yesterday was crazy. So the first thing I'm gonna start out with is Makeup Geek. I haven't used Makeup Geek in forever, so I'm going to use some of that. And I wanted to use a palette from Urban Decay, but the palette that I have, the palette that I want to use, I don't actually own. So that kind of makes it hard, but I don't know, we'll see. Prime your eyes. Again, I'm just going to use the NARS primer, and I'm going to zoom you guys in all the way. You get to see all of my imperfections up close. Shade I'm going to use is Peach Smoothie by Makeup Geek. This is just going to be our transition shade. I again have no idea how this is going to turn out. I have no idea what it's going to look like. No idea. But we shall see. I put the Peach Smoothie in my crease, and now I'm going to take a little bit of Creme Brûlée, which is again by Makeup Geek. Next shadow I'm actually going to go in with is the Topaz shade in the Bronzite palette, and I'm going to take this ColourPop like blending, it's either the blending or the shading brush. I think this is the blending brush, and I'm just gonna put it on like the side of the blending brush, which I don't really consider this a blending brush, but okay. And I'm just gonna kind of start to kind of put it where we put the transition shade. Steer away from like all the same shadows that I use, because I feel like I use the same shadows and it has to get boring for you guys. I know it has to be. So I'm going to use the Anastasia Artist palette, and this is Blue Velvet, and I'm just going to take that same, actually no, I'm not going to use that brush. I'm going to use the ColourPop shader brush, just because it's a little bit firmer and I feel like I would be able to pack the product on a little bit better. And I'm just going to start packing it on the outer corner. Look, it's like you can clearly tell lines. That's weird to me. Huh. I've never had that happen to me before, where like a shadow has done that. And again, I have no idea if it's like the shadow itself, or maybe the primer is reacting weird to it, or what. I have no earthly idea. Okay, so maybe I should step away from this Blue Velvet, but This unicorn shade though is so pretty. Okay, I have an idea. I'm going to steer away from the whole blue aspect and I'm gonna add purple in because I think I'm gonna do like a halo eye type effect. I'm gonna use Urban from the Urban Decay Electric palette, and I'm going to use the same shader brush that we used the blue velvet on, and I'm going to start to pack this onto my eyelid. Now I'm going to take the Sedona Lace 954 brush and I'm going to take this shade in the Artist palette called Unicorn. It's so pretty. It's like a really pretty light, like violet lilac-y kind of color, and it has some glitter in it. It has some like silver glitter specks in it, but I don't think that that's going to be too much of an issue. I think it'll be perfect actually, because silver and blue look bomb. Okay, so if this is your first time doing a unicorn, not a unicorn, a halo eye, essentially you just kind of want to keep it, you know, where your like iris is that, you know, just like your eyeball, like the colored part of your eyeball. I don't know what to call it. Biology wasn't my strongest class ever. Of the Urban and touch up in the corners of the eye just in case the eyeshadow went a little too over. Okay, this is freaking weird. These shadows like don't like other shadows touching them. Or they don't like touching other shadows. This is just weird. Now it's time for the glitter, and I'm going to take some of the glitter glue. Now I've never used this before, so this should be interesting. I'm kind of scared that it's going to like take away the shadow, but hopefully not. Okay, so I just put a tiny bit on the back of my hand like that. It's a flesh tone color, so you don't necessarily have to worry about it like peeking through. Again, I'm going to use the blue glitter, and I'm going to use my finger so to apply the glitter glue and the glitter itself. And I'm not going to use a whole bunch of the glitter glue, just enough to make it tacky in the middle of my lid, like and see, it's like really sticking to the glitter glue that we put on, which is what I wanted it to do, so good job. Okay, so I put foundation on, I contoured, I highlighted, just pretty basic, like what I would normally do. And then I started to do my under eyes and I realized that I wasn't filming. So my lower lash line, I finished this one pretty basic. But this one I started, so I'm gonna tell you what I did exactly. It's really not that hard. I just used Topaz from the Bronzite palette just under the lash line, so I had some sort of base there for the purple that I'm gonna be putting on. So I'm taking a Sedona Lace 904 brush with the Urban shadow that we used essentially for the main part of this look, other than the glitter, and we're just gonna kind of blend it under our lower lash line. You can do this as light as you want, you can totally leave it out. I feel like it completes it, so I really like it, but obviously do whatever you want to do. I'm gonna add Urban lightly. I don't go full force, you know, all of it in one go. I kind of just want to build it up. Next, kind of a last part of this look besides the lip is the inner corner, and I'm gonna take Jasper, which is just a really pretty like flesh tone color, in the eyelid, or in the inner corner, and this I just kind of blend out with my finger, and I'm using a Morphe E10 just to kind of get the desired look. I feel like if you really wanted to amp up this look, add some black liner to your waterline, to your top lashes. You can add a winged liner. I personally don't like winged liner on me, so I stay away from it, but do whatever you want to do and it would look bomb. But I'm not going to do that today. Okay, so for the last part of this look, I've already lined my lips, but I don't really love how it looks with this look. I feel like it's a little too bubblegum pink for this look. So I'm gonna use Soar from MAC. It's like my go-to lip liner. I was really trying not to use it. That's why I used Hip and Happy by MAC, and I just really don't like it. I'm just going to align my lips with Soar, and you could put a gloss over it if you wanted to, but I like to leave it as it is. So final look. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing for New Year's. I'm probably just gonna stay home, so I probably won't wear any makeup at all, but I love how this look turned out. I think it would be really fun for New Year's and something different. You know, it's not silver or gold, which I feel like a lot of people go towards to. Silver and gold isn't a bad thing, but I kind of wanted to steer away from it, so I wanted to do something different, and I love how it makes my eyes look. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Bye!